What's up, Mid-Michigan? Thank you so much for joining me at the digital desk. I'm your digital news anchor, Kyle Macon, and normally we do these things in the morning, but obviously we've had a ton of breaking news today, and with yesterday, with all the events that took place as well. Just an absolute 2 days filled with some pretty crazy things. But yeah, we just wanted to hop on the digital desk because we just got news of a bomb threat called to Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist's home. But obviously, we have a update on also another breaking news story about a shooter near Miller Road today. And then I have two feel good stories because I definitely think we need some feel good in our life, especially with the news we've been dealing with the last 2 days. But yeah, let's get right into it and take a look at the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. Alrighty, so like I said, we just heard about this. Just a few moments ago, Governor Garland Gilchrist says he had a credible bomb threat called to his home. In his statement, Gilchrist says there was a threat made to his home where his wife and young children live. Thankfully, it was cleared by police, and he ended up putting out a statement, pretty much condemning the recent political violence and called for people to dig deep and work to create a safe and healthy society. You can obviously read his full statement right here. But like I said, the bases are that there was a bomb threat at his home, a credible bomb threat, he quotes, and obviously that was cleared and everything was fine. But obviously during this time, it is obviously concerning. I know that people are on edge. It's a scary time. The incident just came a day after the murder of Charlie Kirk in the midst of an escalating pattern of political violence in Michigan and America. So we cannot let this remain our reality is what he ends that quote with. So just a really sad, honestly, the last 2 days have been just terrible for the news, just absolute terrible. And then today we woke up to another breaking news story about a shooter near Miller Road and Dye Roads. I mean, you woke up today saying, hey, could this world be any crazier and any terrible? But yeah, so today we actually had a shooter near Miller Road and Dye Roads. Now, when I say shooter, what really happened is I was actually on scene all day today. You can probably tell I got some sun, but thankfully this ended up going good. The suspects surrendered themselves to troopers without incident. But pretty much what happened is the Michigan State Police said that the Metro Police Authority of Genesee County, when they were serving a civil process, now we don't know if that was a warrant for arrest, a search warrant or whatever it was something given by the courts to go to that residence where that person living there opened fired on police. They retreated and then they called MSP for help, where they sent their emergency team out there to assist. Thankfully, they made contact with the person, and also with the help of, obviously some tear gas and flashbangs and all that stuff. The person went outside and surrendered peacefully. There was no injuries. And yeah, I mean, everyone there probably could agree this is the best case scenario. We've obviously seen a few barricaded gunmen stories in the past, just in our area, and those obviously didn't end up like this one. So thankfully, ended up with a surrender and no one was hurt. I think we can all agree we need some feel good news. These days have been rough, so it's kind of feel good, even though the plane crashed. But how cool is it that the U.S. Coast Guard saved 3 people in Lake Michigan? And I think that is some great news that we need to hear. The U.S. Coast Guard rescued 3 people after a small plane crashed in Lake Michigan near Wind Point, Wisconsin on Thursday. The plane went down approximately 12 nautical miles off of, apologize, I'll probably pronounce it wrong, Racine, according to the Coast Guard officials. Coast Guard spokesperson said they received several calls from traffic control indicating there was an emergency. And so when they went out there, they saved the people. And pretty much what they found out was it was the north. I think they said that it lost a wing or something to that extent. But either way, a really great story of the Coast Guard saving some people. And moving over, guys, it was honestly, we've had a lot of crazy news. So I just wanted to find anything. And I just want to give a big shout out to Tom Clark. You're $150,000 richer thanks to playing Powerball. I hope all of you guys tried to win the jackpot that we had just this last week. But unfortunately, we're all at work still, and we're all working because, well, we can't walk away richer. But yeah, still $150,000. You can't complain. And let me actually just find out so you guys know where they did it. So it was at the Conley Country Store located at 4514 West Vienna Road in Callio. So hey, if you guys are looking for some Powerball tickets, maybe head over to the Conley Country Store, and who knows, I might be giving you guys a shout out next time. So, but yeah, like I said, it's been an absolute crazy days of news. I really want to send my thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk's family. Obviously, they probably won't be watching what we're doing here, but just terrible news all around. So, like I said, guys, treat everyone with love and respect, regardless of our political differences, guys. We definitely need that. So, tomorrow, when I go to the digital desk, I'm praying we have nothing but feel good news. And I will definitely try to get that to you guys because we deserve a pick me up, especially during these times. So stay safe out there, guys. Hope you have a good one. And I will see you guys when I see you.